Tell me about you. My name is Rekha and I'm 40 years old. I'm a housewife. I am blessed with two kids. One is 16 years old and the other is 20 years old. And I belong to Gurgaon. My motherland is this Gurgaon and I am living here. My elder son is doing BTech and now the younger one is in 12th standard. And how many years you living in this house? At least 8 months. And where did you used to live before? This is 36. I used to live in 35. So recently, so now kids are growing and their need of space was now we wanted more space. So that's why we had to shift. And what about, did you construct it? So was there any slot? So actually we bought a plot first. Okay. What about, I think 2 years. It took 2 years. Because of the COVID pandemic situation, it got late. For the labor to, retain the labor so that they can work for us. So these were the issues. And we had faced some issues because of that. So earlier we used to live in rent, and I think now also we are living in rent. And if I talk about the environment where you are living, the surrounding of the environments, you can see the greenery. There's a park in front. So we sit outside and we feel that we don't feel like coming inside from the balcony. If you're sitting in the balcony, we get fresh air and we like it. The surrounding is very nice and very good. And what do you do to keep yourself healthy? I'm very health conscious because I am facing health issues, a lot of it. So it has been 20 years which I'm facing right now. So I'm facing a problem. So I'm very health conscious and hygiene, even if it's related to kitchen, especially, I'm very, very conscious. And if I talk about diets, some things are genetics. So my husband also carries a few diseases. So you have to make fresh food, and hygiene is very important. So even when I get the work done from the maid, I take care of the work which is being done. Anything else? Anything else you do for the environment or for health, to being healthy, to keep the health, to keep our homes very clean, cleanliness, to make everybody also, contribute in the cleanliness of the house. So of course, to, if we get food, then only our body is going to survive. So in house, there should be cleanliness, and because of that cleanliness and our life, because of that, if today we eat or we drink anything, we may get ill because of that. We may get sick. And if everything is clean and everything is, it obviously affects the health of the body. Yes, it definitely does. And like you told me that you are facing a few problems, like what problems, any disease you would like to sugar, any respiratory or problem, any allergies or anything? Asthma, no. But yeah, my son is a little bit allergic. Actually, it's my in genes. She's a my mother. my mother-in-law is not my own mother, like my mother. She has to face some problems. Like some things are genetic, so it carries in the genes. So what happens because of that? The genes, it becomes hereditary. So because of my son, yes, he has a few allergic issues. From which, for what allergic to? Allergic to dust. Okay. So if there's some dust or dirt in there, or if the cleanliness is happening, or if the maid is working, and if there's any dust, and today, like, you can see those small particles, and if she's mopping, or she's immediately, he starts to, he starts sneezing because of that. Do you do something because of that? Yes, I take care of the dust a lot. How do you, other than that? So my concern is that we have to look like how and what is being used for what, all those things. Whatever I do in the kitchen, I especially switch on the chimney. See, there are so many new technologies which are coming in, and if I'm working in the kitchen, so we definitely, I clean everything. If I'm sitting, if anybody's sitting here, so he will get the effect if the chimney is not on. So I have to switch on the exhaust, and I switch on the chimney, so I have to look about all of these things. If I talk about air conditioners are everywhere in your house. So let's go to the flashback. And if you think, and you have to remember the time when you must have met somebody, and you must have had a flashback of those, of those people. But now if you have to remember the flashback when you encountered an air conditioner. So I'll tell you a story about it. There is a cousin, my brother's cousin. He used to have an air conditioner car, and we had a normal car without the air conditioner. So we used to think that they sit in the car, and then they start the air conditioner and they start working. They used to roam around, they used to travel. So don't they get ill? Till the time I did not had an air conditioner, I used to think that how they don't get sick because of that cool and the cooling air conditioner. How to sit, how do you feel in the air conditioner? But when there was an air conditioner at home, and when there was an air conditioner car at my place, then I used to thought it's heaven for me. Then I found heaven. And at that time I realized that we used to tell them that how people are there, in a minute they're in a hot weather, and then in a minute they're in a cool atmosphere. So how can they manage that? At that time, for kids, for air conditioner for kids was something like, like feeling like of a hill station, or you have to go somewhere to round. So first you experience in the car. No, first experience was in my own house. Okay, how did you get it at your place? The heat and the weather, it was the heat was increasing day by day, so we wanted it. Earlier you didn't. So if we go to any shop or at anybody else's home, they have air conditioners, but we get an experience that we go at that time when there is a winter season, so there's no use of air conditioners. But the experience which I experienced at my home, I haven't experienced that moment at anybody else's place about air conditioner. My son my son uh, when I gave birth to my elder son, I think it was May or June. It was too hot. It was too hot in that season. So my doctor told me that that he used to cry a lot. So we used to think, why is he crying all the time? So the doctor told me that whenever we went to the doctor, he used to stop crying. So then we thought that, oh God, we used to take to the doctor, he stops crying. Then I thought he feels too hot. Then we installed an air cooler. Then he felt better. Then I talked about the husband to the noise. And then because of the weather, there's some humidity because of it. So then I experienced that if there's an air conditioner at house, then he was totally fine. And how did you feel? If the baby is fine, then obviously the mother is always happy. You told me that it feels heaven. Anything else? Yes, yes, it was heaven. Other than this, the way we want to live, we are virtual to that. Like science and technology, we have to use the technology. Like there are so many developments. So there was one air conditioner in one room, then second room had an air conditioner, third. So in my whole house, there were air conditioners. So there was, like, my parents also installed the air conditioner. Like, we should also have an air conditioner. Okay. So how it has been, how many months, or how many air conditioners are installed? There are 5 air conditioners in my house installed in the bedrooms and in the room. Yes. In kitchen, there's a process going on, and I have done all the, like, I've the wiring is done, and if there is any other requirement, it will be done soon. Okay. And what brand air conditioner? Daikin. Star inverter air conditioner. Star inverter. Yes, all of them. Yes, all of them are Daikin. You bought them. You bought all of them at the same time. Yes, yes. Approximately 40 to 50,000 rupees each. Like, the smaller one was 40,000, and the bigger one. What do you mean by small and big? Small means there are 3 air conditioners of 1.5 ton, and 2 air conditioners are more than 2 ton. Okay. One bedrooms, 1.5 ton. And how did you decide? I searched a lot, and then I thought, see, we have like, in my earlier home, like whenever I used to live before, we used to experience that 1.5 ton air conditioner is okay for the room, but not for a bigger room size. So that's why we got 2 ton, and the area is bigger than the area of the bedroom. And this is the Daikin has a very good thing about this air conditioner, that it cools faster, and it cools the whole area. Fast cooling. So you researched a lot. Yes, yes, I searched a lot. We went to a lot of stores. We saw LG, Hitachi, Samsung. So there were so many air conditioners which I saw. But then Daikin was the brand which I liked. The quality, the features which they informed us. What were the features informed to you? What all features are there? Fast cooling, power saving options were there. Power chill. Okay, power chill option. Okay, so power chill option is, if I switch on the air conditioner, and it takes at least 3 minutes for the compressor to on. But after 3 minutes only, in a particular area to cool, it takes time. And if we are sweating, if we come out from the outside, so we feel that there's a need for an air conditioner, something should happen or something, and the heat should go away from us. So there was an option of power chill. It will quickly cool, and we have experienced this. Okay, power chill mode. And what else? And swing, 2 options, like double options, like up and down. There are up and down in every, but here there's right and left sides also. Up and down, and sideways also. So totally it covers the whole area. One more option, if it's about the cooling, it directly, and that's also not the thing, that it directly hits on to the air, directly comes onto our head. That's also not the case. Okay. So the interior which was happening, so you decided the air conditioner that time? Yes, yes. What's the name? Daikin Star Inverter air conditioner. What do you mean by that? It takes that much power that it can work that it can work because of the inverter also. So it can work on inverter. What do you mean? See, inverter, you cannot, switch on heavy appliances or heavy products. And the power consumption is that much that inverter can handle the power consumption and the power load. Yes, if somebody has inverter, then it will work. The air conditioner will work. Who told you? The dealer told us. This is the meaning of the star inverter? Yes. Any other meaning of it? Any other meaning you take out of the inverter? No, no, that's the only thing. So that's your understanding. Yes. So you started, you did a lot of research, right? So we went to Vijay Sales, we went to Chroma, we went to Reliance Store, even we went to local markets, online search, features, Southern market. What exactly were you finding? We were finding the cheap and but the best. So if you say best, what do you mean by the best? Best means it is cheap. It should be cheap, but the quality, technology, it should be best. So I think Daikin was perfect for it. We saw Hitachi also. We considered Hitachi also because someone had installed, but I think better options were there in this. What were not there in the Hitachi? Power chill option was not there. So swing options and side by side option is not there. So there were, so the clear quality is not there. So because there are so many, the air which is there. So the air is totally clean and the fresh air is there. So that is not because of the disease. Like you told me about asthma, for those patients, I think there's no problematic situation for them. And how do you know that it's a clean air which comes? See, I searched online, and even dealers also, it is told to the dealers that there is a perfection into something, so they give us that knowledge, and the what are the qualities, and this is the best feature. So all things were told. Any difficulty while installing in the installation process? No, no, no difficulties. It was very fast. It's so Daikin services are so good. We just called them up, and the very next day they sent me their employees, and all the air conditioners were installed in just one day. And I installed my bedroom's air conditioner later, because when we shifted here, it was winter season. So at that time, there's no need for air conditioner. So when we shifted, almost we used, just because air conditioners we installed, like we just started using air conditioner just in February. What about the outdoor units, the piping, the connection from the indoor? How did you get it done? Wiring, and the electrician did it. He designed it, and some things we also designed it. We want outdoor units. We told them where we want the outdoor units. And the best thing about it is that the outdoor unit has very less noise, so there's no noise pollution also. So it creates less noise. Do you think it's important? Yes, it's important. I'm working in the kitchen, and and if you talk about chimney noise, and there's so much noise. It feels like that everything is going on in your mind. You're thinking the same thing, but yeah, it's technology we are talking about again. If you see, if the air conditioner is working, but you won't get that, it won't let you know that the air conditioner is still working. So outdoor unit, they've installed in the balconies? Yes, front balcony. Back balcony. And what about the front balcony for this air conditioner that we're sitting in? And how do you is it okay for you that you give me a home tour and you let me know how you operate the air conditioners and what all features do you use? So just give me home tours. Yeah, yeah, okay. Tell me about this air conditioner. May I look at the remote? Yes, yes. This is the power chill mode, on off, temperature control, and this is for mode changing, whether you want or which fan mode you want, which fan you do you want it on air conditioner. This is the mode. This is the swing mode, and this whether we want to have the swing mode on off, and that's just for the fan. This is for good sleep, and this if you want to sleep and if you just use this feature before sleeping, what happens after 2 hours? It automatically gets off. Okay. And what about this Quanda? So I told you the option that you should not get the air just above our head or just onto us. It doesn't happen. Mm. So what about the air? Where is it directed to now? All the four directions. You will not feel. Please do this feature again. Okay. So now you see, is there any air blow? Is there any air blow, wind blow directly onto your head or anything? Do you feel? Okay, but you're still using swing, right? Yes. So because the air directly comes, you get direct air on your head, and then you feel headache, and then sometimes it creates this issue. But there's no option. The Conda is on. The Conda option is on. So please switch on the Conda again. Like please use this feature. I just want to see what difference it is. Don't use swing. No, no, we have to do the swing just to get it downwards. The swing to downward. Okay. Yeah, there's a little difference. And less air, less pressure is also there. Okay. Do you use this feature? Yes, yes. Sometimes what happens is if we're sitting here, so we use this feature that so that we don't whoever sits here, then they don't feel that pressure of there. And what about horizontal swing? What about the vertical swing? Now this is the internal swing which I've used. Okay. Do you use it or what do you use? Do you use horizontal or vertical more? I use vertical more. And what about horizontal? Yes, if there are more people, then we're using horizontal. Or if there are two people sitting here, then of course we use vertical. And what's the temperature? Normally, which temperature? Normally, if we're more people, then we, uh, keep the temperature lower than 24. But if there are 2 to 3 people sitting, and then we don't, if you're using too much time using the air conditioner, that 26, 27 temperature we keep at that. And if we are using the air conditioner for a longer hours, then almost we keep the temperature on 28. Okay. So the cooling is maintained and it maintains the cooling of the room. And if I talk about Daikin, the most good technology, even it maintains 50 degrees temperature. If the atmosphere is 50 degrees, then it will maintain that temperature also. It's. Do you think it's important? Yes, of course, it's important. Is it performing as per expectations? Yes, yes. See, there are gatherings. Even the rooms are, the doors are opening and closing. So we switch on that air conditioner also. We switch on to air conditioner. So if the gathering is too much, then we switch on both. So see, if I talk about space, so space is also one factor. What about the stars? 3 stars. See, 2.5 in 2.2 tons, 3-star air conditioners, and the highest rating is 3 stars. And 1.5, that's 5-star. What's the difference with the stars? Stars means the more the stars, the quality, the technology, and is more better. And the energy which it consumes, the power consumption, it will be lesser and it will be reduced. More the stars, better technology, better quality, but the electricity power consumption is reduced and decreased. It consumes less. Okay, let's move to the other room. Does it have a stabilizer, inbuilt stabilizer? In Daikin brand, there's a technology. The stabilizer in this air conditioner is inbuilt, but we have different electricians. They have installed the stabilizer, but in this there's no need. Yeah, here are the remotes. Same modes, same functions for this air conditioner because all the air conditioner are the same brand. But I think the width, what about the width? Yeah, the width is less. It's 1.5 ton and that's 2.2 ton. So that's why the width is more. What do you think about this? See, when we are using a particular product or something, then the technology we have to use. So in that, if the area is less and small air conditioner is the best. If you're taking 1 ton, that should have been more small or compact size. Okay. So why did you choose this wall to install the air conditioner? We decided one more reason here. If we would have installed the air conditioner, then it is just above the televisions because the TV or the television may, there may be a chance of malfunction or it may, may the TV will, have some problems because of the air conditioner above it. And here the kids, they want something on the bed and, then it directly, the air gets onto the head. So that's why not above the bed. And this is the wardrobe. So that's why this wall, it cools the whole room. So it's 5-star. Yes, because it's 1.5 ton, then we get 5-star. And what about 2.2 ton? No, there is no such. And if there would have been 2.2 with 5-star, then I would have 3-star rating is the highest. Okay. Thank you. Same for this. Same for the air conditioner in this room. What about the remotes? Are the remote all the remotes are same? That's for the fan. Actually, our fans are also remote, are used by remotes and they're connected to the remote technology. What about this? This is VDP player screen. If somebody rings a bell from the number and it is shown, we get the pic. Did you close the door? I think it's open. Okay. So you have air cooler also. Where's the air conditioner here? This same, same for the bedroom air conditioners. When do you switch on this? Sometimes if there's no, electricity, if there's a power cut, then we use this. Can you switch it on for me? In India, there's a problem for the electricity, as you know, power cuts and everything. Yeah, he's my father. What is this? It's air cooler. So what about the air conditioner? Do you use both of them at the same time? No, only cooler, only the power backup. When there's a power cut, there's no electricity in the area, so there's no good electricity power. So when it doesn't work, then we use air coolers. May I have a look at the outdoor unit? Yes. All of them are here. Okay. Very neat. You are saying that it's noiseless? Yes. See the air conditioner is working. Both of them are in. They are both of the air conditioners are in use right now, but still there's no noise, so that's why noiseless. So for that, those air conditioners in the back balcony. So who decided how it decided that the outdoor units will be, installed here? I and my husband decided. So they are viewers also, and we thought that if somebody sees, nobody will feel odd. It will not feel good. So why not on the terrace? Because even we will have to roam around, and so it will create heat. We walk, and there are so many plants planted on the terrace. So I thought, no, not on the terrace. I don't want to put any units or install any outdoor units on the terrace. This is the refrigerator. What do you want? This is our temple where we pray. So how did you decide in the kitchen? Where did you want to install? So whenever if I install an air conditioner, there's a wiring here, the wiring, and the wiring will go towards where will you install? The slab will be removed, and then we will install an air conditioner here at this place. This slab will be removed. Okay. So this area will be removed. This area will, the wire is running, and that will be connected. Split air conditioner? Yes, split air conditioners. What's this? This is a shutter. Basically, we just keep electronic gadgets in it. This is a microwave. That's it. And OTG. So it was such a good and beautiful home tour. So we have a daily routine, right? We all have. So of course, an air conditioner must be used in a particular way, and of course, in like daily usage. If I talk about the whole 24 hours in a day, when do you start using the air conditioner? And if the kids wants to come back, like I just want to know whole schedule from the morning till the next morning. So the whole day of 24 hours. So what in the morning schedule, from we drink no air conditioner, we have our breakfast and then we go for the walk. After coming back from the walk, you are sweating already. So when I get inside, I switch on my bedroom's air conditioner. At what time? Approximately 7:30 in the morning. And within half an hour, I keep the air conditioner on for half an hour, and then you start your work, like house. If you talk about kitchen, cooking breakfast for kids. Around 10, 11 in the morning, I get free. Then again, I switch on my bedroom's air conditioner. Most of the times, the televisions are in the bedroom, so we are there in those rooms. So the usage, like my bedroom's air conditioner is used the most. My younger son comes around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then he freshens up. And whenever he gets in, he starts on. When he comes, yes, when he comes in, then only he starts using the air conditioner. So in Daikin, the best thing about Daikin brand is when he goes into the washroom, my son goes in the washroom, he washes hands, he freshens up. Till then, the Daikin cools the whole room area. And within half an hour, 45 minutes, he switches on. He uses it alone. Yes, because the timings are changed. So now even he sometimes he has he also had lunch with. So there's this difference. It depends. He goes to the tuition, and half an hour, 45 minutes, the air conditioner is on in this room. Yes, around 1:30 to 2:15 p.m. And then again, my elder brother comes around 4:30 or 5 o'clock, and then he switches on his room air conditioner. He sleeps. He doesn't eat anything when he comes back. Around 1 hour or 2 hour, 1.5 hours, his room's air conditioner is on. When he wakes up after having a nap, then he comes into our room. In between, if somebody has entered or if somebody comes over, then we sit outside. We sit here only. What about your room's air conditioner? So the routine is like, if the air conditioner of the like in our room, the air conditioner is mostly on, sometimes off. Even in the evening around 5 o'clock, we switch it off. Till from 5 in the morning till 8 o'clock, it's in no use, because after 5 o'clock in the evening, we go to our terrace. He and my husband goes out for some work, and I have to do work for the kitchen, and then I have to cook it for the dinner. So cook again around 8 o'clock at night. We again start the air conditioner. Then the whole night on, off, and on and off. And right here, where this air conditioner, if anybody comes over, if there are guests or any relatives, or sometimes it's even we are sitting here sometime, so we switch on the air conditioner. So at that time only. This one or that one. If more people, if less people, then only this air conditioner. If more people, like if there are get-togethers, now we have to buy a dining table. So if we are sitting on the dining, then we'll use that air conditioner. And what month the air conditioner is going on? Do you start? So generally, I noticed we start using air conditioners in April, but this year there was too much heat even in the March month. So we have started using since March in this year. I think then till October, November, air conditioners will be, in use. November to February, there are no air conditioners. So what do you use then? Nothing. Sometime maybe heater. Which heater? We had a heater of Onida brand. Now it is, now it has broken down, so we don't use it now. No, the normal board heater. Okay. Do you have it near? No, no. Now I've packed all the things now because there's no winter season, so I can't show. Who uses it? Almost in our bedroom only. That too 15-20 minutes. What happens with it? The room temperature is, it gets fine. The room temperature becomes fine for us. And sometimes you use it, sometimes yes. Any other equipments or any other product you use, like air purifiers, dehumidifier, air purifiers, we don't use because there is no need. See, technology is advanced, it's evolving, but in today's day, every home you will find an air purifier. But when we bought the air conditioners, they told me, like I told you, they told me that there's air purification also to purify the air. Okay, air purifier. That's it. So it gives you the same feature. Like, if was this a concern for you? Yes, yes. What made you feel that there's a concern for it? See, my kid is allergic because of dust, dirt, or sometimes it happens if the air conditioner has switched on. One more thing, there's one more in this air conditioner automatically. Sometimes there's a smell. If I talk about Hitachi air conditioner, whenever we used to switch it on, after some time, there was a soggy kind of a smell, like sneaky smell. Now, but this air conditioner absorbs that smell. So my, younger son is allergic to all of this due to humidity, due to moisture, dust. So both the things you had to think. Yeah, both technology. Yes, both technologies are there, and I think it's best. Who told you about this? The one who was the shopkeeper. This, but we also searched online about this. The air purification, air pollution. So all the things were included in this air conditioner. I would say it's an advanced technology. Did you think about this before, like buying it, or when you enter the shops, then you found out about the features? So before going to the stores, we were searching online. But what happens if we have to buy any electronic gadgets? Like, it was not a small product or equipment, so we prefer buying it offline. But we have to research online. We read the features. When we read the features, like, these are the features which are going to come and which are coming, which science has science has developed. It has been evolved, the evolution. See, it's everything, every technology is getting into the devices we are going to buy now. So the benefit which we were getting from it, of course we will obviously take the benefit and we will use it. Other than Daikin brand, was there any brands which you thought to consider? Yeah, Mitsubishi was one brand. Hitachi was also one brand, but Mitsubishi rates, well, it was expensive. The rates were high. Prices are high of Mitsubishi. And the power chill option in Daikin, Mitsubishi has no that kind of option is there. The brand, of course, if we had to buy it from our home, so of course we had to have a set a range, which should be, I told you, it should be cheap and with best quality. What's the cost for this air conditioner? 40 to 45,000. I think 46. I don't remember the exact amount. What about the rooms? I think that should be 55,000, something around this cost. These are the two in converters. No, all inverter air conditioners. Those three are 5 stars and these two are 3 stars because this is the highest rating in 2-ton air conditioner. So when you bought these air conditioners, You bought it offline, direct from the company, we bought it. Any inconvenience? No, no, no. There was no problem. We called once to the on, we called the service center. They sent their personnel, and all the air conditioners were installed. If I talk about design, what type of design do you like? I mean, whatever we have bought, I think it's the design are almost similar for all the brands. In Voltas, there is blue, or like I don't like those colors. I like simple and sober products. White is such a color which matches any kind of interior. So that was in my mind, that it should be simple and sober. So design, color design, okay. So it should, was it in your mind that it should match, yeah, in your room? Yes, yes. If you're setting up a new thing and you have to buy everything new, so why to compromise? But yes, if we are buying some new things and new technologies, new and advanced thing, it's natural. We look into all the things. We have to look at the colors also, whether even if we change the interior, off-white is such a color which is going to match every kind of interior. What were the colors you thought to buy? I thought black, but what happens is black color, it absorbs dust really fast. Dust particles and dust, those particles. So it will look on it. So that's why we thought not to. Are there black colors? I don't know about this brand, but there are other brands which provides you black. I told you about Volta's gray, blue color. I think there's one. I think Panasonic. There is some brand which gives you a black color air conditioner. I told you because the dust particles are shown on it, and I don't think Daikin. I think there are no colors in Daikin brand. What's important for you, design or the performance? Performance. And what about see, whatever we are using and whatever we have to use, we have to look the technology. We check the electricity consumption is so less, it's too low. We won't prefer the design. We will look out that what's the performance, how it's best for us. In the market, there are so many other brands. You told me Mitsubishi, Hitachi, Panasonic, Voltas, Blue Star, or General. If I ask you, suppose if I talk about Mitsubishi, what image or what perception do you have when we think about any person? There's a perception. If I tell you about the perception, I saw Mitsubishi. There was a mishappening also. Maybe it could have happened, but by the grace of God, there could have been a short circuit in my place. So something happened, like there was a fuse out in the air conditioner. So that's why we thought, and I told that Mitsubishi is costly and power chill option is not there in Mitsubishi. What about Voltas? Voltas, it was never in my mind. There's a brain set that in today's day, Daikin, there's a name of Daikin, the performance, the technology is advanced. So I never considered Voltas. Understood. You haven't thought about it, but still you may have a perception or you may have a thought process for Voltas when you think about Voltas brand. Voltas, when I hear Voltas, I don't get an image of air conditioner. I think Voltas, maybe for television or refrigerators, Voltas is there. LG, I think of refrigerator when I think of LG. Refrigerators, LG refrigerators, or television units, but air conditioners, no. I never thought. Why do you say that? It's about us. Like it's set in my brain that LG, or like even I've heard from so many, the electricity consumption is, it consumes more electricity, LG. Has anybody told you about this? Yes, there's a known. Okay. So when we compared, when when we were comparing, the usage is same, right? But then their reading for the bill is more and ours is less. What's the reason that that LG, the electricity is consumed more? There's no, I after using, I have experienced it. See, when we talked about this, then we get to know. So I discuss everything about. My husband and wife are always arguing. And what about Samsung? What do you think about Samsung? Samsung brand? What image comes into your mind? I just think of phone, mobile phones. This is the company for mobiles. Samsung is for mobiles. What was the main deciding factor that this is the brand, this is the model which you will have to buy? Deciding factor, power chill mode. Second, electricity consumption was very less, low electricity consumption, advanced technology, cools faster. In So what's the thing that electricity consumption, it consumes less electricity? The dealer is telling you, search online. When you're using, we definitely know. What's most important? It's very important. I have to pay the bills, right? So that's why, if in this rate, if I want to have another company and the power units are more consumed, I would want to have something which consumes less, right? We have to check our pockets also. So what's the, may I know the bill? Or like what is the bill amount? So the starting bill, it's around 15,000 per month. Is it the same as, no, now here there's a difference. If I talk about electricity, here it's too much. Like there's so many lights, remote operated fans. Now there are two fans instead of one. Light consumption, lift, and air conditioners, TV units. There are so many electronic gadgets which I'm using here. So there in that house there were no such units. And what about air cooler? When do you use it? Coolers, when sometimes, if there's no electricity, power cut. If in the morning, if in the evening we are in the balcony and we're sitting, so if there's no wind, so we start a cooler, so we feel a good weather standing outside. And what was the bill amount for the electricity in the home which we used to live before? Earlier, when we used to live in another house, it was around 8,000 rupees. So there are so many electronic gadgets. I were Now, if I talk about lights, there are so many lights in the staircase also. So yes, it consumes this much electricity. The bills, parking, electricity, parking lights, DVD players. Gate operation, everything is electronic, runs because of the electricity. What did you do with the old air conditioners in that house only? That house we have rented. Okay, with ACs, yes. Normally, what do you do? Suppose if you have to buy a new air conditioner, old air conditioner earlier also, we had a split AC instead of window. So we had given it to someone. Sometimes there are so many features told to us when you're buying an air conditioner. So are there any features in the air conditioner which you have tried, which you haven't tried at all, which are there? Like, yes, I told you this feature, Honda feature. What happens? They told us about this feature. Like you have also experienced that you have used it. Generally, you don't use it, but yes, we have an extra feature. But generally, if there's a gathering, we can use swing, horizontal, vertical. Normally, we don't use, but still, if you want, we will use it. Any other feature which you use? No, almost all features are being used. This fan, we don't use the air conditioner on fan mode, so fan mode is not used. When you're using air conditioner, then I switch. Do you use the fans? Yes, once. Yes, I switch on one fan so that it settles with the weather, and we may switch it off later also, because air conditioner's cooling is too good that it creates a really really cool atmosphere. Why do you switch on the fans? See, if I've started the air conditioner, it will take at least 3 minutes to cool, and to cool an area it takes time. What happens? Fair. If I talk about the fan, it spreads the air suddenly we feel the air and the wind. Okay, if I talk about the satisfaction level, how satisfied are you with the air conditioners? 10 out of 10. What are the best things about this air conditioner? I think power chill mode. Why do you like power chill mode? Power chill mode because if I'm working in kitchen and I'm staying in the top floor, so if I'm sweating and if I go into my room, I directly power chill mode, and according to the temperature, it's fine, cool and fresh feeling. Any other feature which you think of? How much time does it take to cool the area? It depends the area. If I talk about power cool, if I switch on my room power cool, it takes 5 to 6 minutes to cool the room. Yeah, 5 to 6. And if this area, I think it will take 20 minutes. You're saying that you're living on the top floor and the sunlight directly, there's direct sunlight onto the roof. And of course, there's too much heat on the top roof. Do you think that if you switch on the fan and the heat of the roof is now decreased, so why do you use it? See what happens if there are so many people together sitting. At that time, if the air conditioner is on, it's psychological, but sometimes it happens. I told you that I switch it on, but I switch it off also after some time. Now the two fans are still working. It is making the room temperature warm. If you switch off the fans, will it make a difference? Yes, yes, definitely. Let's try it. Okay. You were saying that horizontal and vertical swings are there. And if there are more people, yes, yes. So why do you want fan if there's this feature in the air conditioner? It's psychology. If someone is sitting there and if the person thinks that we are not getting the air, in our minds we think about the wind. It's not about cooling. It's about the air. It's about the wind. We are not feeling the wind. We are not feeling that it is, coming directly to us. So if there's rainy season, so is there any difference? Like how do you use in the monsoon? See, the heat is almost finished. Humidity is a lot. Humidity is there. So if the air conditioner, so if we start, so humidity it absorbs the humidity. It cools the atmosphere. Then 10 to 15 minutes, the weather is fine. Then so it's at that time half of the consumption. So 10-20 minutes. If the weather is fine, then I switch off the air conditioner. I switch on the fan, and then afterwards, there's a time. What do you feel like? It feels like now again I should start the air conditioner. There's some stickiness happening in the atmosphere. So at that time, the sweating is there. So that's the time. So at that time, air conditioner absorbs everything at that time. So the water in the drain only, the water which comes out from the underground. There's a PVC pipe. So it's going directly in the drainage system. So use cooler. Sometimes, do you get air cooler in this area? No, there's no need to, get the air cooler in this room. The temperature of the air conditioner, normally, at what temperature do you keep the air conditioner at? So what happens when I'm in my bedroom? If I have switched on the air conditioner, so 26, 27, and if we talk about cooling, we also keep the temperature 24. But if you're sleeping, we keep the temperature 28 and the room temperature is maintained. And what happens, air conditioner, half the time the air conditioner is on, half the time it's off. So the electricity bill is, if we are using it at a lower, so that's why I think it consumes less electricity also. And if the temperature is at 24, and generally air conditioners 24 temperature, even though you keep it at 24 temperature, if we go on decreasing it, it will consume more electricity as we decrease the temperature for the coolness. Okay, so you're saying if I keep 20 at 20, then it will consume more electricity. I don't know exactly, but yes, it will happen. It happens as you go on decreasing the temperature, because it maintains the temperature. Like, yes, I'm feeling okay now in the room. Anything else you do to to start switch to, with prior switching on the air conditioner or post switching on? You told me that in the morning you switch it off. So what's the reason that you switch off the air conditioner in the morning? In the morning, it we feel that it's morning and the weather around 5 o'clock in the morning, when I open the window and doors, I get fresh air that time in the morning. Till now, there's no heat wave, heat air. The weather is fine in the morning, and at that time, I switch off there. And of course, we need natural air for us. Natural air is to be oxygen level. We have to maintain that every time. If we are, we're just being around electronics, gadgets, so how we will have the natural air and oxygen from the environment? So technology, nature should be balanced. So this is the time. So you think that's the time? When's the morning and evening, both the times I want to spend time with the nature and the atmosphere. So the air conditioners are off at that time. When you're talking about off, why do you switch off? If I'm not in the room, why will I switch on the air conditioner? For whom? Okay. What about the fan mode? Do you change the fan mode? Generally, what happens when the air conditioners are on? See, if the fan is on, are you talking about air conditioner fan? No, no, I don't change the settings of the air conditioner's fan. Never. What about the temperature? Yeah, temperature, I keep on changing. The temperature, if you're in the rooms, the temperature is less, but at night, we, increase the temperature because we have to sleep. The door is being closed and it opens. So it's temperature adjusting. It's necessary because if you're in a room and if somebody's entering and somebody's going out again and again, it's happening the same thing. If the room, then the atmosphere, even we get hot air also inside a room, so we have to keep the atmosphere to be balanced. The atmosphere then becomes that there's no hot air which is coming, so then it balances and it maintains the temperature. In the morning, I'm understanding that around 11 o'clock in the morning, you and kids also, yes, because college, school, then of course it's off. And around 11 o'clock, 7 o'clock, it's 7 o'clock to 11 o'clock in the morning, no AC is used. 7 o'clock in the morning, like my elder son, if around 8:15, 8:30, at that time, if he had taken a bath, then he keeps it on. But when he goes to the college, he switches off and then he leaves for the college. Any chance when you think you feel very uncomfortable with the, yes, sometimes there is a chance. See, if I'm having fever, but the other person is feeling so hot. So if they want to start the air conditioner, that time it's uncomfortable, but we have to compromise. So they switch it off also. Get together if there are birthday parties, if there are anniversaries, if it's my birthday, and if you're celebrating for anniversary, and if there are get-togethers, if there are 15, 20 people in a house, then we switch on both the air conditioners. What happens if there are more people? Then you breathe in, breathe out, and of course the atmosphere, we create that warmness in the atmosphere, so we do that. Better cooling, of course. Power chill, you must have feel how the cooling is being, how it's cooling the area. And you always use remotes to operate, or do you use any application like? Yes, yes, I know there are apps downloaded on the phone that you set the settings, but no, I haven't. I use remotes only. Is this feature in your air conditioner which connects? I think, yeah, in every air conditioner there's this feature. Almost every. In fans, no, I'm talking about air conditioner. Yes, but no, in our house. But do you think there's an app? No, I don't have. I haven't. In my place, there's no downloaded because of COVID. Also, they were not at home, so they haven't used it. But fans, there is that you can install the app, and it's in universal remote. It becomes like that. But they don't have, the kids have not downloaded it. This is DVD player, right? If we switch it on, if we've installed the mobile application on my kids, then they can start from their own mobiles also. So if that feature is there in the air conditioner, have you seen it? Yes, my brother-in-law, they have this installed. They have installed. How do you? Yeah, I think it's good. The biggest thing is that we are now we are captured by the technology now, and we don't want to harm, we don't want to give any, we don't want to harm our bodies, we don't have to give any. So if the kids use, that's why. Otherwise technology is advanced, and if advanced technology, it is now there because we will of course use it. It is for the usage only. So will you use it if there's this feature? Will you like, yes, yes, I will use it, I will download it? And sometimes it happens. See, you have to look for the remote sometimes. But yes, phone always with us all the time. Okay. So why didn't you buy that mobile, like that feature? I thought there is this feature in this air conditioner, but I haven't like I didn't give this much attention to this feature. I never thought of it at that time. And the noise of this air conditioner, do you think there's some noise created? Nominal voice, there's not too much noise. And generally, if I talk about window air conditioners, a lot of noise is there because of the air conditioner, window air conditioner. In comparison to those, it's like 50% of that noise. It never irritates. What about the outdoor unit? No, no, no. Outdoor unit, the better thing about outdoor unit is it does not create noise. So was this told to you? Yes, yes. It was told that the noise of the outdoor unit is very, very less. And what do you feel about the air conditioner's hygiene? Like, of course, you told me you maintain the hygiene. If I'm talking about hygiene element is important for you. Yes, of course, it's very important because I think if the air conditioner is used for 2 3 months, we have started using in the March, end of the March, and as the weather will change, then I will of course have the servicing done for this air conditioner. It's very, very important. And day by day, in 1 month or so, approximately 20 to 30 days, we take out the dirty net. Who takes it out? My elder son or my husband. They take out that. Yes, yes. So how do you get to know that you have to now you to clean the filters on nets? It has indications. When it's dirty, there's a red light which is shown, which indicates. So after the red light, how many days you clean it? It 10 days or even after 5 7 days. So when you clean it, then what happens? See, first I'm not allowed to. I have back problems, so I can't stand on any height. So then I have to tell to my husband or elder son. So I ask them to clean. So there's a red light or anything else, any other indication. Um, the airflow, it feels like the cooling, it's not cooling, there's less cooling, then we feel that we are not feeling good. Then we think about it, then we take out the nets and then we wash it. So after how many days do you see the light? It depends on the usage of the air conditioner. So after, how do you feel? So I think it has been 1.5 months. There's no indication of the light for you to change. No, 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 not even in any. But yes, still I've washed the net of filters of that air conditioner. This is an advance, so I think it's better. when you clean, it gets automatic. It stops it. Yes. What about the maintenance? EMI? Are you talking about AMC? No, no, we haven't bought it. So from whom we have bought, they are from unknown. They are knowns. Right now we haven't. We were just installation, because directly from I've called. Directly from the company, I have had these air conditioners. They just installed it. Yes, yes. Warranty. What about the warranty? Any services? Yes. I think 5 years guarantee of the compressor is there. You consider that? Yes. The services you have, is there no, no, no servicing. We've just installed them. So in June, I have thought that I will do the servicing and everything. I will do it. So for servicing, local person, how much? 400, 500 charges. How much does he? 400, 500. He comes, and then he opens, and there's a pipe. They puts a bag. They clean all the dust and everything. It comes into the water. They clean it with pressure pump. Also, they clean it very nicely, and then they go. And they take 500 rupees for it. Yes, per AC. When you have to maintain the air conditioner, do you feel any issue? No, there is no problem. Like, I hope, have you ever thought that I hope the system must have been much better? No, I never thought of such problems that I must have thought. No, it has never been like that. Cooler, you have to take out that net, and you have to refill the water in the air coolers most of the times, and you have to clean the filters and nets. Whenever the person comes, what do you do the servicing for? Input and output for both. He cleans for both. And how much do you pay for one air conditioner servicing? And what do you think? What should the price be? I think it's fine. 400. Now everything is too expensive nowadays. So he comes. He gives 2 to 3 hours. I think 400 is fine. And if there's a concept, rent to own a product. So just think that you bought an air conditioner, Daikin air conditioner, or any air conditioner which you like, and the features are there in it. And to know and have those features, after having that air conditioner for 50 months, you will get it for rent. Every month, if you're bought today, so the rent will start from today onwards. For 50 months, every month you will have to pay rent for that air conditioner. And after 50 months, when the 50 months are completed, that air conditioner will be yours. And during these months, any servicing, maintenance, if anything breakdowns, or if there's any malfunctions, it will be like the manufacturer will bear everything. So after 50 months, it's your AC. How do you think about this idea? Every month you pay rent, and when the period of the rent overs, I will look at the total amount. What's the total amount, and what amount I have to do? I will compare, and then only I will take the decision whether I want it or not. It will be, of course, a little bit more expensive if my pocket won't allow. At that time, to give 50,000, so maybe I will go for this one option. Yeah, rent. See, rent, you can say rent, or you can say EMI. Is it similar to EMI? There's just one. What difference I feel is, I think I had financed one air conditioner from Bajaj Finance, and you also told me that you're giving rent, but in between, if there's a problem with the air conditioner, they will bear and they will make it fine. They will take care of it. That's one good thing in it. So if I have to give a few an amount extra, are you okay? Yes, I will have no problem paying some extra amount for the services maintenance in between. Okay. If I talk about satisfaction on a scale of 10, how satisfied are you? How much 10 on 10 told, already told. Still, is there any feature which you think should be added on, or it should be great if their feature should be here? So when I bought these air conditioners, they told me about dual functions. They didn't told. In winters, it can maintain the hot temperature also, and in summers, cool temperature is maintained. If he would have told me that, then I would have bought two of them. How did you get to know? If I would have to pay extra for them, so how do you get to know about the dual function? So my sister has installed dual functional air conditioners. So what's the benefit? So there's this benefit. So I told you, sometimes heaters are on, right? So we don't have to have a device, separate device for heater. You have just on the air conditioner and the temperature. Do you have any regrets? Yes, of course. I would have bought those. So do you think that there will be a need of the heater because of the winter season? How cold it, yes, in future, if I have to change, I will get that function. Do you think there's a need of heater in this season? Yes, yes. In the last winter season, it was too cold, so we, of course, we felt that we really missed, and we regretted that we would have got that function if the rooms were closed. But now, if you're sitting here, sometimes we think that dual function would have been so great, hot function, and the temperature would have been maintained. So for that, what do you do in winters for nothing. At that time, I'm in my room. I stay in my rooms most of the times. Do you think it would have been better if it would have happened? Yes, yes. It would have called perfection. And what other function, dual function was there? And what other feature? Like you're saying 10 on 10, it's totally fine. What about fragrance? That the air conditioner is on, and the air conditioner is, spreading some fragrance, and someone will be thinking, and how such a great smell is there. Do you do something for it? I have home sprays. I have candles, fragrance candles with different fragrance. There's auto clean function. Like if you talk about chimneys, there's auto clean function in air conditioners also. Auto cleans, it benefits. Every month you have to call the person, you have to remove the settings, and then you help them with putting the bags. But still, water, there's water all around, and we just check that there should be no marks, or it shouldn't spoil the walls. We have to check so many things. What do you think, what will be happening in the auto clean? So if there's a chimney, and if there's it auto mode, so if there is auto clean also because of the chimney, yeah, there should be. Anything else? You told me three of them: dual function, diffuser, and auto clean. Anything else you want in your air conditioner? I'm asking because you know things better. That what do they want? If there should be, if there is a function, if in the kitchen I want an air conditioner, what I'm thinking, that the air which is of course the fan is still on, but and we'll get the air and wind from the air conditioner only in the kitchen. So there's an effect. But I want a function like that, that you shouldn't feel the air. Only it should just cool the, area. So you still haven't installed because you will think that you will get a lot of air and wind. Yes, yes. There's a fan on the gas stove, above the gas stove. So we don't want that also. Now we have, survived Corona pandemic situation till now. When you think about that, any amenities when you think about it, anything which comes onto your mind when you talk about, yes, there was this situation of COVID pandemic situation at that time. Cough, cold, these were the things which were very harmful for us, and it was a problematic situation at that time. In this air conditioner, the best thing about it is, oh, it's not bad for. So how do you know that it's air purifying? The dealer only told us. So you trusted. How did you trust that? Because if you see the remote, there's no such option. Yeah, option is not given, but if we have to filter a water, we experiment, right? Like, big stones, small stones, we do the experiments. And then, so are you talking about distillation? Yes. So when it's done, then you get clear water, right? So when we researched online, and they also told me that there are 4 layers, so at least there is some technology. And I told you, when I used to, a soggy smell was already there when you used to use another air conditioner. Now here, when you use this air conditioner, no such smell. Just because there's a 4 layer air conditioner, yes, yes. In future, when you will go for an air conditioner, when you will buy it, what improvements would you be wanting? I told you, in all the air conditioner, I would want all the things which I've told you already. Anything else you can think of? Anything like these are, if would you want to your air conditioner to be smart? If we install any application, right? We upgrade our mobile phones and application. There are system updates, versions, and everything. You upgrade them, and we obviously put a new application so that it works more smoothly and properly. So, do you want any other feature in your air conditioners? Now I say that, Rekha, there's full permission for you to change and upgrade everything. So what will you all want to upgrade? The most, I think it's about electricity. The electricity bills, the consumption. I would want it should be reduced, something like that. This is the most important thing for us. That the electricity power consumed, they should consume less electricity. According to my pocket, it will be very, very friendly. It will be pocket friendly for us. And other than that, for air conditioners, it should be movable, right? That you are taking this air conditioner, it should be movable. Like from here to there, you can move around. I don't think there are such air conditioners like these. Anything else? Lights. We have lights on the fans. We should get lights on the air conditioner. Then we'll just use the air conditioner's light. No other lights will be used. Where do you want to install the light? I think downwards. At the bottom of the air conditioner, there should be a light. The luminous lights brand. Daikin, I think it's a Japanese brand. What else? Saves electricity, movable, and what will benefit you if it's you won't have to spend a lot of money just to install all the air conditioners. One will work, one or two will work. Anything about the size? See there, what if that there should be no outdoor unit, there shouldn't no outdoor unit should be installed. Anything like we used to think, we have seen such huge and big televisions, and we used to think, have you ever thought that there will be televisions that it should be so sleek, and it should be so it will be so too sleek, we used to think. So you can just hang the wall mounted television. So of course the width should be let width and length, width, length, it should be reduced, everything should be reduced. Movable, yes. No outdoor unit to be there. Sound, noise, any changes? Noise, no noise, zero noise. Why? And there are smart air conditioners, everything can be controlled from your mobile. Do you want? Yes. So has anybody downloaded in a family? No, I don't have full knowledge about it. I don't know which fans. There is one mode. Okay. In mobile, there are universal remotes. TV. Okay. TV remotes are connected and are operated with our mobile phones. Have you ever downloaded? No, no. My husband has. Any other air treatment solutions, air conditioner, heaters, anything else you use at your place? I think geysers in winters, right? What about, and that's what about air treatment? No, I don't use anything for air treatment. Purifiers, humidifier, dehumidifier, or some fragrance for something for the fragrance you use, diffusers. Actually, it's I think the diffuser is not working now. We say that we shift, but when you have to settle, it takes 1 or 2 years to settle down when you shift after. And there's a minus point that if there would have been a rent house, then we would have come here. So we shifted everything because it was near us. So after 2 years, 3 days, so I got these things in few days. So it has happened that few things were already there, and some things I got here. Diffuser was in my mind, but you're not using right now. Normally, when do you use it? If I think there are guests, or if there's a change in the weather, or if there's some smell, then I switch it on. I'm sharing some ideas with you. I'll explain so that you'll understand. There's a wide and slim air conditioner, horizontal slim AC. This horizontally long and slim AC can be installed at the edge of the ceiling. edge. It will be installed on the edge, and as it and harmonizes with the space, and it will harmonize with the space, and as it's horizontal longer, it can hold more air volume and provide a quieter and softer wind, gentle breeze. Even if the air conditioner blows out cold air of the same intensity as the existing AC, the space can be cooled faster. This is a thin, it's lengthy, it's horizontally long, and it's wide. So it gives gentle winds, calm and softer wind, gentle breeze. So what do you think about this? It's a very good idea. I've told you earlier, outdoor units, no outdoor units. It should be sleek, thin. I told you it should be slim, and it's very good. I told you about the LCD that we used to get such huge televisions, but now you see such sleek and great LEDs. It will be great if it happens. So what about the wind? It will cool faster and gently. What's the feature? Cooling or gentle breeze? I think gentle breeze. Why? If when you think that it will quickly cool, it's a power chill and power cool option and Quanda feature. But gently breeze, it will gradually and slowly keep our atmosphere cool, whatever the person is thinking, and according to the atmosphere it maintains. How much wider it should be? I think it's 2.2 ton. I think this wide is fine. If it's more, it's if it's wider than this, then because it will be slim and the height will be less, so I think it not too much, not too wide, normal wide. This much wide is okay. 3.6 3 something foot. Any problem, any water leakage or from the air conditioner? No. Some people were saying that water leakage is there, water droplets. I think their air conditioners must have been, the gas is very less, and then it creates eyes. And okay, if we install this type of an air conditioner, so what will be the proper installation location where you have to install? Where will you install it? I will install it there, but it will touch the ceiling, of course. That unit is fine. But for this unit, I may change. I may install this in front. Why? But why didn't you install this ACU? There was another reason. I think the directions were night. They were saying that this wall, there were some problems. So that's why. What were the problems? I think this wall is thin, and the chances of water leakage is more there. So that's why. And we wanted no electronic. Okay. So where will you install this one? And we have done all the installation. This is not a wall. You touch it. Wall and gypsum. We have installed a glass so that there is no heat which comes inside. Glass wall. Glass rule. Glass full. What's that? In flasks, which are there in the flasks. That's that kind of thing. We think the heat which comes from the outside, it enters less. Then afterwards you have installed inside or outside, side walls, the ceiling also. So any difference? Yes, in winters you feel that yes. If anybody comes, they think about it. Even though you are living the top floor, they think that yeah, it's okay, the temperature is fine, and it has made a difference. So where will you install this horizontal air conditioner? What I can install here also. So there's no need of the, what about the leakage, the pipes and everything. And the weight will also be reduced then if it's slim, of course. If it's slim, the motor and the everything will be slim, right? So if the air conditioner is changed, what other additional features other than this, other than the horizontal and slim feature, what other features would you be looking for? That imagine that there's an horizontal AC. What other things would you want in that air conditioner that will make it look much better? Like some told me that lights, I told you lights, I've told. Some told me about the speakers also, that there must be speakers. Yes, it can. So what's a better idea? Light, speaker, both. What's the problem? If we are, if it's in process and if you think, do you think it will be of use? Yes, of course. Like we don't have to keep the other speaker, which I have separate device for the speaker. So it's a convertible air conditioner. So this can be installed horizontally or vertically or corner as designed. In this air conditioner, the air is drawn from the front so that it's thinner but wider than the existing air conditioner. And the wind direction and the amount can be adjusted effectively by opening and closing the 4 wind outlets at the top, bottom, right, and left side as designed. So it will be a little wide. The depth, the depth of the air conditioner is now reduced, and you're receiving and you are getting cool air from the sideways and top and bottom. Either there you have options. Either use right, left sides or use top and bottom to, for the discharge of the air. One, either you will install horizontally or you can install it at the corner, and then the air will be discharged from the top or from the bottom. It depends on you whether you want. That's my set. So all the options are there. How do you feel about that? If there's a convertible air conditioners and vertically, horizontally, this is better as compared. So how do you feel about this? This is more best. What do you like about this? If I'm sitting alone, if I want that, I can use the bottom, bottom. If more people are there, then I will decide according to the number of people. and we can install it anywhere. How will you install it, and in what shapes? I think in this corner. It will be set in this corner. But why? By chance, if we are praying in our temple, air can be, we can have air towards that direction also, and in this direction. From the top, bottom, 4 options, so we can get options for the directions of the air to come. And you like vertical only? Vertical corner? It will be, the air will be wasted if you use the top, discharge of the air in this air conditioner. Any other feature apart from air conditioners? The speakers, then it will, if it is installed there, then it will look like a speaker. It will work as a speaker. It will work as a, on what occasion will you use this kind of an air conditioner? Get-togethers, birthday functions, celebrations, get-togethers. In which room? All the bedrooms, or in this bedroom only you will prefer, installing the air conditioner? In If you are installing it vertically, horizontally, it will be a waste. If it is horizontally installed, the top discharge air would be wasted. Bed also in the corner, I think in the wall, almirah and door. In bedrooms, I don't think. No corner. It can't be installed in the bedrooms also. How's the idea, by the way? For bedroom, I think it's not fine, because if we install it in between, in the middle of the wall, then in drawing room, I think it's fine. For drawing room, it's fine. Just think that this is the bedroom's wall, and such a huge thing is there, so it won't look good if I install it there. Then to move here and there, then you can think, because it is wide, the depth is already wide. So now it's multi-vane. This AZ has a multi-vane that can change the shape of the wind to suit individual preferences and situations. Generally used when you want up and down, natural soft wind, want to minimize wind, want to change wind direction. Selecting one vane, but you can create more diverse winds by creating out and combining the 2 vanes. So how is this idea for you? The different vanes, like basic wind you're getting from one vane, natural, micro wind, horizontal wind from a certain vane. And these vanes, you can, combine, and you can put these vanes, and you can use the whatever type of wind you want. We will have to change the power, right? No, that's not fine. In today's day, kids, they really want to do all the things while sitting down, update with mobiles. See, everything is to be done with mobiles. The kids won't do it, even we won't do it. So you won't want something like that? No. So what about, do you find this, how it's okay? I mean, direction control is needed. This is a new form, factor outdoor unit. So the outdoor unit, which is right now, see, the hot air is coming from right, and now option 1, the discharge of hot air will be from the top and sideways. A new form factor of outdoor that allows users to choose their outdoor installation environment The wind comes out from the top. It can be operated smoothly, even if it's placed in a narrow space. How do you find it? This feature is nice because the air conditioner units, the side option is there. I think unit option is better because of the size. What's better? I think this one is better. This side. Yeah, because it will, directly move out from the weight. From the sideways, it will just go away. Options should be always there. In any air conditioner, options should be there. So what about your convenience? That the convenience which I want, which I see, maybe anyone else can face the same problem. I think for everyone, for any space. The add-on customizable modules. Add-on modules with desires additional functions which can be added to the air conditioner. Added modules to be designed for seamlessly. Power is supplied from the air conditioner, selected and added at the time of first purchase, or it can be upgraded after installation. Examples, add-on modules, air care, air purifier, air sterilizer, diffusers, any other additional features like AIC, sensor, cameras, anti-theft, fall alert, sleep monitoring, body heat sensors, voltage stabilizers, etc. So what feature will be an add-on for you, which you would want to install? Any feature, or I think all should be there. So there's an add-on module, right? So you bought this air conditioner. Now, I think if there's a need for air purifier, then I will upgrade it by paying extra to have this air conditioner upgraded. Or when I'm about to buy and purchase, so then I would buy the feature along with these features. So would you like to buy, or you would like to add on these features to the existing ones? Would you upgrade the air conditioner after buying, or while buying you will buy the air conditioner with these functions? If these are installed in my existing and old air conditioner, I will then, because if it's beneficial to me with the new air conditioner, then I will buy the new one. So what do you think? What are the add-ons, or what are the benefits at the time of purchasing? It should be there already. What's the problem in upgrading? If we upgrade, then someone will have the system, or I don't understand what. So just think that if you want to add on, I don't know whether it can be added or not, right? So there's a doubt. Yes, of course. If someone says that you can install, then of course I will have it done. Why there's a doubt that whether it can be installed or not? See, this technology is not there in the market. It's old. The one here is old, so maybe it doesn't allow this function to be there in this icon. Okay, you're not trusting, you don't think that it will work. Okay, one, you're not trusting. Second, is there any other thing which you don't like? Or no, nothing like that. All the options are there and all the options are good. Anti-theft is also another good option. Everybody needs that option and they want it, so that's important. Fall alert, sleep monitoring, even monitor the sleep you're sleeping. So at the time of buying, you want all the features. What's the best feature out of these? Yes, customization add-on. Why? I was asking what do we want in all the ACs? If I'm getting everything from this AC, I will go for this. It's not, no, I don't know whether these features are upgraded. Just think, no, then I will have it done in this air conditioner only if it is, if there's an option. Do you think this option? Yes, of course. What's the benefit? The speaker one, no different device for the speakers. There's just all one gadget is doing all the things, and you don't have any scan rays. And if it's monitoring, if someone is alone at the home, sleep monitoring, that's also good. If we get all the advanced features, then I will think that I would want to upgrade all the things. So how much extra are you ready to pay for this? And for all the features, I will give 50,000 rupees also. I tell you, if I go and buy a Bluetooth speaker, it is 10-15,000. If I install cameras, 7,000 rupees for that. If all the features are there in it, then of course you're ready to give. So if the cost of if the air conditioners cost 90,000, then you will want it. This is the best one. Second number, slim. It's slim. It will be there in the. It will be installed easily anywhere. Vertical one is for less use. It can't be installed horizontally and vertically, but yes. And of course, it will be coming out of the wall too much. What about the air conditioner? The unit, outside unit, no outside unit. And it should be sideways. It should discharge from the sideways. If you want to upgrade, number one, add-on feature. Second, horizontal. Third, air conditioner. Last, vertical. Now I'll show wind flows. One option, top suction and bottom discharge. The other one is bottom suction and top discharge. So which one will you prefer for the wind flow? How will you feel? Top suction and bottom discharge is better. First one, why? Because it's, the suction is happening from the top air and then it's discharging. So if it's they are if they're taking the bottom suction, then they're sucking the oxygen also, which we have at the bottom. First type of wind. Top suction and bottom discharge. What if for wind flow for cooling? I would want gentle cooling. For cooling, this one. What about the hot? Heating, it's fine if it is coming from the top. But directly if the heat comes onto us, then that's not correct. That's not right. And what about this direction? Why do you like this direction? if the air comes from the bottom, then I think it will be fine. But I am not feeling good if the air will be coming from the top. So I think I will feel the cool. I will get the cooling if it comes, if it comes smoothly, gently, it's cooling the area. Colorful. And it's one side colorful air conditioners, monotone ACs. Monotone means it's almost similar to the color of the wall which you have, which matches the interior of. So which air conditioner would you prefer? Monotone. Why? I'm a very sober person. You must have not seen any red, green color anywhere in my house, right? So the monotone, it would be sober. It would be a sober tone for me, sober color. Matte, glossy, matte. I like glossy things less. Yes, this is the preference because it's shiny. If something is glossy, if even I touch it, then there will be marks of the hand. So it's not good. It gets dirty fast. There will be cleaning issues. These are the three colors. First one, beige. I I like it. It matches everything. If you can choose the color, what color will you choose? Apart from these colors, what color will you choose? Gray. Why gray? I like it. Or you can say gray matches almost every color. It adjusts with everything. If there's an idea that what if we can get the air conditioner like this? You can change the cover of the air conditioner. What if you're changing the interior? Yes, yes. If you're changing the, cover of the air conditioner with the interior of the, so if there's the cover, it will be changed. Very good option. Will you want to change it? Yes, yes, definitely. What will happen? A new look will be there for us, for the air conditioner, for us also. And after some time, it will give you a new look. Other than that, anything will match with the interior. Okay. So, Rekha, what do you think? What a comfortable living is? Everything, every facility, amenities should be in our comfort, and everything should be in our comfort zone. No problems. That there should be no what ifs. Like, what if this should have happened, or what if there should be this or that. Comfort zone is the must thing. And if you're talking about home, the living environment, if you want to make a living environment comfortable, how you ensure that the environment of your house will be great and fine, or it should be pleasant? It should be pleasant. Hygiene is very important. Cleaning very important. The main that the house is clean, I feel comfortable. Even if it's hot, I will feel good if it's clean. Even if it's too hot, comfortable. And according to our needs, like all the gadgets should be according to our needs and comfortable, comfortable if you're comfortable. Okay, so you think one is cleaning, if the interior is designed. Other than that, what? Noise, less noise. In this air conditioner only, if you talk about the coolers, it will be uncomfortable if there would have been noise. And what about the temperature? So you've done all of these things. Do you think it's an important factor for a living environment, for a good environment? Yes, yes, of course, very important. What about the air quality? You said that you open doors and windows. Yes, in the evening. It's too hot in the afternoon. So I have this mash also. There's a mash on every glass door. In the morning and in the evening, I remove it and I open the glass doors. And you get fresh air. Why do you do that? So that you're getting fresh air. No, natural air. It's natural air. Do you feel any smell? No, there's no smell, but yes, natural air. It's very good. Like if sunlight is important, fresh air is important. Just because you trust or somebody has told you, no, no, no. I sit in the balcony every morning because I want the fresh air and I feel really good. And what are the things which makes your homely environment uncomfortable? If there's unpleasant air, like sometimes it's like if the doors are open, if mashes are open, so dust, dirt, everything will be there in our house. If the door is open, if there's a dirty bad smell, which then also you feel bad, unpleasant. If there are smells, what makes it unpleasant? What about the smell, temperature? Yeah, temperature, humidity, everything, because of everything. So for you, what's a comfortable air temperature? What do you feel? What do you think about coolness? Coolness is if you're working in the kitchen and if you are sweating, and if you are in the room and the air conditioner is is on, and this like the weather that's right now, it will be great. So what's cool? Cool is like you, it's too cool, and I'm not feeling to work in the kitchen. It's like shivering and my hands and full feet are our feet is cold. So you're feeling comfort. Cool is comfortable, cold is uncomfortable. Any other difference other than about cool? I think cold is freshness, and cool you feel pleasant, good feeling. But cold, I think we are uncomfortable sometimes, that sometimes it's too cold, we feel too cool that we can't even move, we can't move, we have to be at our beds. So what do you mean by warm then? Warm means like I'm working, they sweat, uncomfortable, that's warm. Hot is the heat, the sunlight which is directly onto us and we sweat, that's hot for me. Just imagine that there is no air conditioner in the world. Like life will be it will be in chaos because we are addicted to all of these things. We are captured, we are captured by the technology now. So till the time there were no inverters, so we used to use them, but right now we are habitual to all of those things. What do you think about when you think that there will be no air conditioners. If there's a financial problem, or if there are people who uses cooler but they still think that cooler is fine, I think the mentality is still, the still mentality is that cooler is fine, air conditioner will, it, they will feel that the body is stiff if you use air conditioner, it's not good, it's not healthy for the body, they think like that. My mother-in-law, she used to feel too much pain in the knees, she used to switch off the air conditioners. She says that, oh my god, my whole body is now stiff, so she doesn't. So what's the relationship, what will your relationship be with the air conditioner? If we talk about that air conditioner relationship, the your relation with the air conditioner, it's like a friend. Why? Like, it's a good friend, and it's everything for us, and a good friend for us, it can make you anything, so like that also. like like if there's no friend, it's in so many names. In COVID times, people were going into depression, that was the reason, that no, no get-togethers, no friend circle, no meetings, so everything was ruined. So your friend makes you feel what? If it's too hot and there's no air conditioner, and if I'm not satisfied, I will feel irritated, I at all the times I will be Yankee, and I will, the whole atmosphere, and I will scold my kids, my anger will be, directed to my kids and husbands. So what benefits do you get from this person or from the air conditioner? Very helpful for the health. How? I would be taking medicines, cervical medicines. So if you take as many medicines, it creates heat inside your body. What if you don't have a ceiling fan? We we are too habitual to the air conditioners. So they're asking, if there's no ceiling fan, what happens? That's what I'm telling. See, if the ceiling fans are not there, there's the same problem. But I feel that if I can afford something, if I can afford an air conditioner, then why not to buy like fan, ceiling fan? If I can afford for a ceiling fan, then I should. But if it's not, of course, I will have the same problem. But if I talk about, if I'm using something better than ceiling fans, but of course, the value for ceiling fans, see, both of them are the friends. If one of the friend leaves you, every friend has a different value, has every different things. What qualities will you miss? Air conditioner, you told me everything if it leaves you, but if what if the ceiling fan leaves you? And there's a rule, you can't use ceiling fan. So what will you miss about it? I will miss that, the fans which we used to, make with our, like, which we used to, if air conditioners are there and ceiling fans are not there, if ACs are there and ceiling fans are not, then also it's fine, not such a difference. I will miss like many times, every time you can't, you cannot operate air conditioners all the time. Sometimes rainy season, right, in the rainy season, and this floor, the air quality gets too good, that fan, I don't use the air conditioner all the time. Air conditioner will not be in a, it won't be in the using condition at that time. Then you use fans. Yes, you cannot completely get away with fans, right? Yes, yes. When do you feel cold? At what temperature do you feel cold? And in what temperature? In what temperature? When I feel cold, at what temperature do you? In 10, 11, I feel that it's too cold. And when do you feel hot? In what temperature do you feel hot? 35. Above 30, 35. Hotness is begins then. 35 above it's hot, below 35 it's warm. 30 is okay? Yes, 30 is okay. Do you check? So what's the difference in air qualities? Do you check the air quality? So in the last few years, the air quality, I think, how do you get to know about the air quality? So I've changed the mobile phone, but yes, the temperatures are shown. Every weather updates are there on my mobile phones. It comes like if the housing is shown and the temperature is 43. What about the air quality? I, in your mobile phones, air quality is shown, right? In your mobile phones, like what's the pollution level or everything. They have iPhone, yeah. What about yours? Android. The iPhone is showing the air quality. 100. 500. 100 is too less. But right now, 60 to 80. That's only in rainy days. All the particles, dust particles settles down. That's why the air quality better. What about COVID time? It was 40. And the times of COVID, it was 40. The air was too clean. 30, 33, 35, 40 sometimes. It's very good. But rarely you get that. and only during COVIDs. So all the sky, the blue, clearer sky, we could hear the chirping of the birds. After in the evening, you can't even see the stars because of the pollution. No star. Complete lockdown due to COVID times. Less vehicles on the road, and at that time, it was a clearer sky. Do you check the air quality index? Yes, yes. My husband does, and he tells me that this is the air quality. What makes this? How different? No, he has this habit that today this is the pollution level, this is the pollution level, and this is in Delhi, in there, here, and there. So, any changes? What do you want? Would you be wanting? Yes, of course, we should know. And this feature should be there in the air conditioner. So then you'll trust? Yes, yes, you will trust. So would you want to take it or you don't? Like, is it a convertible air conditioner? What the size should be? And till in the house only, anywhere in the house. Yes, yes. And the size, this could be of a smaller size or the bigger size. Bigger than that, smaller than that. Okay, that's the size that she desires in a vertical air conditioner compared to the air cooler. Okay, and what about that? Bigger, maybe bigger than that, and it can move up to any move anywhere in the house. Have you seen air conditioners like these? Movable or convertible? It's good if we are moving it anywhere, then I think it's okay. Yes, this is the sign you can, this is the size, like this is the size and you can move it around. It's ducting. You will have to have the ducting. Then how the ducting will happen? How is the ducting? How will the ducting will be done? The portable air conditioners ducting. You have to take the ducting in the room where you move it around with the, it's a pipe kind of a thing, but it shouldn't be like that. It should be like a cooler. It will be much comfortable. So it should be like a cooler. How old is this house? The whole building is hers. They got it constructed. It's an old construction. It took 2 years, and now it has been 8 months. Past 8 months, she's living here. She has built the whole house because of the COVID. It got delayed, but otherwise she wanted to do it. What about the other? They are they. Do you want to give it on rent? No, no, I want to sell them. Second and fourth already sold. My choice, my husband's choice, kids' choice. Because of the installation, so that no cold is, so she did it so that in summers warm heat of the walls should not become too warm because of the heat, and in summers it shouldn't be too cold. It should be warm or wearable warm. Insulation in the flowers, in the sink. So I'm doing it power cool again because after some time it stops. So power chill mode, the power, after how much time the power change mode stops? Approximately after half 45 minutes. What were the electronic appliances you both bought when you moved here? New. OTG, oven, chimney, gas stove, oven, chimney, gas stove, air conditioners, all the air conditioner, all the fans, lights, refrigerator, old. It's old. What about the geysers? One of the geyser is old and gas stove is new. Smart, Android. Do you have Wi-Fi also here? Yes. Do you use Netflix? What do you watch on Netflix? Punjabi movies. Alexa, Siri. Yes, Siri, I have. Do you use the voice commands? Yes, many times. For the television, how? Siri, please open this YouTube channel. That if there's a name of a movie and you have to type, what you do is you just type it, Siri. Siri, please play the movie. Uya Mutian. If there's a feature in air conditioners, so what commands will you give to the air conditioner? Siri, please play Please play the air conditioner. Switch it on. Switch it on power chill mode. Anything else? Siri, please switch off the AC. Switch on, switch off. Mode change. You will tell the mode change. Yes. And what's the difference? So when do you use the left and right swings? When two people are sitting or three of them are sitting, so we use up and down swing. And if there are so many people, then we do it horizontally so that the air spreads in all the four directions. Many people, then they use the horizontal swing. So the air spreads wider because many people. If few people, then uses the vertical up and down. Is there a maid in your? Yes, part-time. In the morning, what all does she? Swapping, mopping. In the morning also, and in the morning also for the utensil cleaning. And I have a maid for the parking. She cleans the parking zone also. It's a part-time maid for cleaning, swapping, and for the utensils and dishes cleaning. At the time of Corona, was the maid? Yes, she used to come, but because of the COVID pandemic, we never allowed her. Who used to do the work? We ourselves. Any gadgets? Because if the maid was not, vacuum cleaner, portable vacuum cleaner, using anywhere. At the time of pandemic, yes. Dishwasher, no. The process is in between, but yes, if sometime I had to, I will install it. The piping is already done, but you still haven't bought it. No. How will you feel if there is no maid for life? Like, will it affect the life quality? Yes. My maid went for 1 month. I had to do all the work together, and then you get tired. And what you do is, you can particularly do just one work day on a daily basis. The cleanings, the dusting, you can't do on a daily basis. So it gives a lot of pressure to us, and it's so irritating. Nobody will do it. Everyone has to do their own work, and then you have to keep a pace. So it gives a quality effect. Irritated? Yes, very irritated. Anything else? Time consuming. If they are guests, so like you had to do. So at that time also, there are a lot of problems which are being created. Time issues to work, and then to spend this much time. It takes a lot of effort. It affects. The properties costs of how much? 1.25 crores for one floor. I've sold one floor is sold in 1.4 crores Indian rupees. And how much how many crores? Live in the present, live in the moment. You should always remember all the memories which you have created. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.